I have nothing against college. My business partner got a PhD, but it's not a necessity for most occupations. Some it is if you want to be a doctor or lawyer. So what I'm announcing to you is that there's another path where you take things a little more in your own hands, because remember this, nobody loves you like you. Even your parents only have 50% of your DNA. Nobody will take care of you as well as you can work on taking care of yourself. But you will need other people helping you. You will need mentors. You will need smart people speaking into your life, sharing. You will not do it on your own, but you must be the leader. Jocko Willink's book, Extreme Ownership, he talks about this. He goes, you're the leader. You must grab control and reins of your life. So if you wait for the college degree and think that I have this piece of paper and now I'm entitled to an income, no, that ship sailed. That ship sailed 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Now people come out with college degrees and very often cannot find any job because they're waiting for somebody else to fix their financial. You see, 10, 20 years ago, 50 years ago, there was a specific path you had to life. It was easy to figure out what you should do with your life. There wasn't many options. Sure, you could start your own business as a career, but for the most part, people got a job. They got a pension. They retired at 65 years old, and that was that. They got an RV and traveled around the United States. They spend time with their grandkids. That was like your path. But now the world's much more complicated. Look around you. 20-year-olds are becoming billionaires. People are choosing a different path. They're not necessarily following the path of their parents. Now, why has this happened? Well, you could say many reasons. You could say technology. You could say the internet, blah, 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 blah. But it's different than that. I'm going to tell you part of what it is that social media has allowed people to have a voice and share with you things that were never talked about in newspapers, in magazines, in universities. Nobody had incentive. Their incentives were not aligned to share that message with you because colleges make a lot of money. The system always makes a lot of money. The system never wants to change. So social media gave people a voice. You may have seen some of my videos, and you may have seen a lot of other influencers' videos. And I'm not just talking about social media influencers in the sense of like, hey, I post selfies and stuff, but I'm talking about people who share their life, who use social media as like a daily diary. And when I first started doing it really in 2013, 2014, there was a lot of like outrage because people don't like anything that's different than the system. Humans are risk averse. It's one of the 25 cognitive biases of the human brain. When we see something that we're not used to, our first reaction is that something's wrong with it. And so there was opposition. Now there's less so. It's become accepted. People used to say, Tai, what is it that you really do? And I said, well, I've had lots of businesses that have been internet-based since I started as an entrepreneur when I was 19 years old. I just didn't have social media to share it. And then all of a sudden, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of these kind of popped on the scene and you could share your message. But what I want to share with you is not really my story even. That's not the point of this. Here's what I want to share with you. There are specific things you can do outside of the societal system, like Matrix, red pill, blue pill. Which pill do you choose? I want to share with you the path that I chose and that now millions of people have chosen. And that is to take your destiny into your own hands. Now, when I say destiny, what I mean is start with financial destiny. You fix your finances and you can figure out lots of other things. Health, wealth, love, happiness, the 4 pillars of the good life. Wealth is kind of the foundation. I'm not saying you have to be wealthy like a millionaire or a billionaire. What I'm saying is you have to have that foundational base so that you can think, so that you can breathe, so that you have extra money in the bank each month, it going up, not going down. When it's always going down, you'll be in stress and panic mode, fight or flight mode. Your adrenaline goes up, your cortisol, your stress hormones go up, and you can't think straight. And so what I found changed my life in this new paradigm was that I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to go through a system. I'm a college dropout future. So here's what I suggest. Learn some practical, modern, by the way, skills. It's okay if you learn plumbing or how to build a house and grow your own food, all that old school stuff. That's great, maybe as a hobby. But learn some modern skill. What are modern skills? Well, anything internet-based. Everything's going internet-based. And any business that won't go online is disappearing. Toys R Us has disappeared. Sears has disappeared. American Apparel has it. Everything that doesn't catch this new train of how money is being made falls by the wayside. And the good news for you is because social media, that I can reach you and other people can reach you, I can share with you, like, oh, it's working. I've seen my income go up from $0 a month to $100 a month to $1,000 a month. I'm talking about online, to $10,000 to $100,000. I remember making $1 million a month. I remember making $1 million a week. Businesses can do that for you. They don't necessarily need to do that, and most people won't reach that level. But you don't need to. What if you can make an extra $100 online, an extra 1,000? So here's what I want to share with you: a very specific skill and business that I have that I haven't shared with the world. And I'm going to build a test group, a new test group. I did this in 2014 with my 67 Steps program. 150,000 people went into the test group. I did a smaller test group with social media marketing agency in 2016, and I've done it with other programs, credit repair, all this kind of stuff. All these practical skills that people need in the modern world. Well, there's one I've been doing somewhat secretly. It's funnel building. I call it WFA. WFA stands for Website Funnel Agency. So this is how you can charge businesses $5,000 to $150,000 to build out their website with what's called a marketing funnel. Okay? WFA, Website Funnel Agency. So you build a little agency. All you need is an iPhone or any kind of phone, Android, a smartphone, a laptop, and high-speed internet. And you can do this from anywhere in the world. And you can charge businesses. They will pay you. They have paid me between $5,000 and $150,000. Now, when you're starting out, you're probably not going to be able to command $150,000. Why would they charge you? Okay. By the way, I'm going to put a link below. If you want to jump in, be in this first test group, never before announced to the world. You have less than a day. You have less than 24 hours. Click this link. So here's how it works. It's very simple. I know it sounds like website funnel agency. Like, what is that? WFA? That sounds crazy. I've never heard it. Just remember what Einstein said. The thing about smart people is they sound crazy to stupid people. So sometimes when people say, oh, Tai, you're doing crazy stuff, I go, be careful when you call other people crazy, because it might just be that you're acting stupid. So a little heads up. If this sounds crazy, sometimes that's good. And this is good crazy. There's good crazy and bad crazy. Bad crazy is bad. But good crazy is pioneering. And so I pioneered a simple system where I go to businesses and I say, look, your website, you just got this ugly website, okay? When people click on it, they don't really buy anything. It's not compelling, it's not persuasive, it's not built right, it doesn't have the right graphics, it doesn't have the right video, it doesn't have the right headline, it doesn't have the right words, the button's not the right color, it's not the right shape. And businesses go, yeah, I know. There's over 1 billion websites, by the way, and almost 99% of them, for sure, don't make much money. So you walk into businesses, especially old school businesses that haven't been online, they're run by people who are 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, and you say, look, I've got a website funnel agency, I've been trained in an online program to do this. This is a 4-month certification process, by the way. You can say, I've been certified in this, and here's how it works. And you lay out to them, we'll show you how to do a free evaluation and a free audit of their website. Now, will they pay you $5,000 to $150,000? Absolutely. I'll put a little video clip in here of someone who paid me $150,000 to work with them for 1 year to build out the website, and within 1 month they're already seeing results and they're overjoyed. And if you do this right, you'll have repeat customers. Okay, so this is different than social media marketing agency. Social media marketing agency was more you go in and you manage their Facebook ads and you manage their social media for them, and you get, it was more about social media. This is specifically about their website. There's something called website marketing funnels, and most businesses, I would say there's not even 1,000 businesses in the world out of 100 million business owners that know how to do this. That's how big the market is. So if you just imagine how your life can change with just 10 customers. 10 customers a year, 5 customers a year paying you, and there's different levels of service based on your experience and their budget. But let's say average, I would not charge less than $10,000 to do it. So let's just say 10 clients at $10,000 is $100,000 a year. I'm gonna show you how to do it if you don't know how to do it. I'm gonna show you how to find the customer. I'm gonna show you what businesses are the best and most likely to pay you. I'm gonna show you the contract that you should give them. I'm gonna show them the different pricing structures. Of course, I'm gonna show you how to create the funnels. That's very important. because you may not know how to do that. I'm going to teach you how to build a team around you. I'm going to teach you how to do the marketing so that you can find new customers. This is an all-encompassing website funnel agency program. Click the link. Click the link. You have less than 1 day. I want you to write today's date down on a calendar. It's going to be the most important day of your financial life, because let's face it, the world's changed. What worked for your parents and grandparents no longer works. It's like Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett say. They say, what worked for them last year, and these guys have big businesses. They've got $100 billion in cash, but they say, what worked for us last year doesn't work this year. You must become a learning machine, continually evolving, continually pulling knowledge into your brain. People know that I like that word, knowledge. I like that word because knowledge equals power, knowledge equals freedom, knowledge equals wealth. Knowledge equals basically everything you want out of life, the good life. Happiness comes from knowing how to get happiness. Wealth comes from knowing how to get money. Physical health comes from knowing how to train your body, how to eat. Love comes from knowing how to read people, how to build your social circle, how to get people out that shouldn't be in, and how to find the people that are down for you. That's all from knowledge. So this is going to be a 4-month action-packed certification program taught by me and my business partner. By the way, why should you listen to us? Well, you can get a digital marketing degree that will talk a little bit about funnel building. Not exactly, but I know a girl in New York, she's doing one. It's $30,000 a year for 4 years. It's $120,000. And I told her, not trying to be cocky, but me and my business partner, Alex, have spent more on marketing online than all the professors in America combined. Sounds cocky? Well, there's public record that we've spent over $500 million on social media marketing, on web-based digital marketing. Do you think all the professors in the world, in the United States, have spent combined $500 million? No, because they're professors. No knocking on professors. There's nothing wrong with being a professor. But when I want to learn something action-based, I learn from people doing it. When I want to learn something book-based, I learn from professors. This is not going to be some philosophical course. This is going to be how to do it, step by step, laid out for you, so that you're not going to feel lost, so that if you know nothing about this now, you're going to know something about it throughout this 4-month program. And by the way, if you don't get your first customer within 60 days of taking this program, I'll give you all the money back. That's how, by the way, does college, does public school, did your high school give you your money back if you didn't think you learned adequately? Nope. But we do, because we're action-based people. You take action, we'll back up what we do with action. 100% money back guarantee if after 60 days you don't have your first paying client, okay? So I'm going to show you how to charge businesses and get businesses excited about paying you between $5,000 and $150,000 to do a project where you build them their first specific website, optimized, by the way, highly optimized, not just slapping something up like most business owners do, but highly optimized website funnel. And I'm going to show you how to build an agency, a little business, mom and pop business you can build from home, or you can grow this thing and expand it. Get 10, 20, 30 employees if you want. For those of you, by the way, who are already agency owners, social media marketing, you've been through my programs, this is the perfect add-on. You want to learn this skill because now you monetize your same client base twice, okay? Because it's a different set of skills. So, yeah, click the link. I'll see you on the inside. Remember, it's time-based. I've got this test group, and I just want to bring in the first group. I will tell you this. When I told people with my social media marketing, get in early because there'll be less competitors, people didn't all take me seriously. And now they're like, getting my social media marketing, they're like, damn, this works. I wish I had gotten in 2016 when you launched it. I said, yeah, you snooze, you lose, man. There's a reason the old folks say, what's it, the early bird gets the worm? That's how this game's been going for 10,000 years of civilization. You get in early, you catch trends early. Look at Uber. That guy caught the trend early. Now everybody's trying to catch up. Look at Jeff Bezos, e-commerce, 1994. He caught the trend. Everybody else was sleeping. Don't sleep on this funnel building agency program. Okay? WFA, Website Funnel Agency. I'll see you. Send me your testimonial. Talk to you soon.